Welcome back, cowboys and cowgirls. Well, if you watch this entire series, this is the 10th part. I want you to hear this clearly. This was never about network marketing. This was never just about real estate. And it was never about money. This series has always been about freedom. Freedom to live by faith. Freedom to lead your family well. Freedom to steward resources with purpose, and freedom to leave a legacy that honors God. So today we're bringing everything together into what I call the Cowboy Code Legacy. Part 1, why the Cowboy Code exists. If you look at Micah chapter 6 verse 8, what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with God. The Cowboy Code is not just a brand, it's a standard. So you always have to make sure you know where your standards are. The Cowboy Code always has a standard. It represents faith, integrity, discipline, responsibility, and courage. Cowboys were known for grit, honor, and stewardship, not shortcuts. This code exists to help people live aligned lives in a misaligned world. So the Cowboy Code is about living right, building wisely, and leaving things better than you found them. Part 2, the ranch method, a life system and not just a formula. Proverbs chapter 24 verses 3-4. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. All right, so let's look at this. Like we talk about, the ranch method isn't a get-rich plan. It's a life framework. R is for residual income, freedom from trading time for money. A is asset growth, turning income into legacy. N is your network leverage, multiplying impact through people. C is your consistent action, discipline over motivation. H is honoring your values, integrity over income. Each piece supports the other. Remove one and the structure weakens. Remember, you don't build freedom by accident. You build it intentionally. Jump into part 3 here. Freedom isn't about alignment. It's about alignment, not escape. So we look at Galatians chapter 5 verse 1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Freedom is not running from responsibility. It's choosing the right responsibility. What is your responsibility? What are you supposed to be focusing on? Many people want out of their jobs, but don't want ownership of their life. People always complain, I have to go to work. I hate this job. Take ownership. Let me know. I'll help you walk you through of how you don't have to go through to your 9-to-5 job anymore. We have systems in place to help people become an entrepreneur, become their own boss, to have their time freedom back. True freedom comes with when faith, finances, family, and values align. Wealth without alignment creates emptiness. You just don't want to have emptiness out there. You want to make sure it's aligning with your why and your purpose of what you're wanting out of this life. Freedom isn't quitting work. It's working in alignment with your calling. Part 4, legacy is built daily, not at the end. We look at Psalms chapter 127 verse 1. Unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain. What does that mean to you? Just think about that. You're laboring in vain if you're not doing what your calling is. Legacy is not what happens when you're gone. It's how you live today. Your legacy is what actions are you taking today? What are you doing today that people are going to remember you for? That's where the legacy comes from. Remember, your children are watching how you handle money, stress, faith, and leadership. That's how you pass things on. Besides your children, your team is watching how you treat people when it costs you something. What are you doing? Your life is teaching even when you're not speaking. Actions speak louder than words. So what actions are people seeing you do? Does that align with the legacy you're wanting to leave, or does it not? If it does not, you better not be taking those actions. Legacy is the echo of your obedience. Part 5. Who is this for? And who is it not for? Well, let's look at Luke chapter 9, verse 62. No one who puts a hand to the plow and looks back is fit for service in the kingdom of God. The Cowboy Code isn't for people looking for shortcuts. I didn't put this together for shortcuts. This takes action daily to be successful of what I'm trying to teach her. I don't teach quick, get rich quick schemes. This is something that you can put in and pass on of everything I'm trying to teach her. This system is for people who want faith, discipline, ownership, and growth. It's for builders, leaders, parents, and servants. It's for people who want to live intentionally and leave something meaningful behind. This path isn't easy, but it is worth it. So I hope you guys really see what I mean by the Cowboy Code. This is nothing about getting rich quick. It's about changing your mindset of how you to become an entrepreneur for yourself and leave a lasting legacy to your children's children. All right. So wrapping up this series here, just remember, cowboys and cowgirls, you don't need permission to live differently. It's your choice. You don't need approval to raise your standard. And you don't need to have it all figured out to take the next step. Make sure you take that next step today. What you do need is conviction. Conviction to live by faith. Conviction to steward well. Conviction to lead your family. Conviction to build something that honors God. And that's the Cowboy Code. And if this message resonates with you, then maybe, just maybe, you're meant to live it too. Comment below what part of the Cowboy Code or the ranch method impacted you the most. And I have this whole 10-part series in a downloadable workbook that I'd be love to send you. If you send back Cowboy Code in the comments, we will send you the workbook that has this whole 10-part series that we just had. Remember, stay connected. Subscribe for future teachings on faith, freedom, residual income, and real estate done the right way. And next week, we're going to be getting into a new series. I'm hoping that you guys are going to love this. So always stay tuned. Remember, freedom isn't found, it's forged. Live with faith, lead with integrity, build with purpose. That's the Cowboy Code. God bless you all.